we're also in serious trouble when it comes to net neutrality. When it comes to the plutocratic corruption and big corporate influence around net neutrality, I've already told you about how former cable lobbyist Tom Wheeler is the Obama-appointed chairman of the FCC, right? That alone is enough to give us give us some information about how corrupt the entire system is. We also talked about how the big corporations that are regularly donating to the members of Congress that will be involved in net neutrality are the corporations that want a specific net neutrality policy enacted, specifically big internet providers who want the fast lanes and the slow lanes. We now have Vice reporting. This is layer 3. Prepare yourselves for this. Vice is reporting that many of the organizations that claim to be consumer advocacy groups saying we want net neutrality, but we don't want internet service providers categorized as common carriers because that would, by the way, prevent any slow lanes or fast lanes. Those are actually AstroTurf. I'm saddened to say it, but a disclosure was obtained by Vice from the National Cable and Telecom Association, which is a trade group for ISPs, and it shows that the group Broadband for America, which claims to just be a consumer advocacy group that is a coalition of 300 internet consumer advocates, is actually mostly funded by the big cable lobbyist NCTA. $3.5 million is their budget. $2 million of that comes in the form of a donation from the NCTA, one of the biggest cable lobbyists in the country. I guess I'm not surprised, Lewis, but it is absolutely disgusting.
It is. Unfortunately, in this country, the people with money win. So in many ways, this is a one-sided battle. Who are the politicians going to listen to? The ones with tons of money, or the people who are, I don't know, just trying to have a free internet?
Lewis, we're expected to believe that those donations from these big companies are not meant to sway influence in any way.
Right. Unfortunately, David, we have lots of proof that it does, and in just about every case.
And this also isn't the only example. There's many more, like the Heartland Institute, funded by the ISPs.
Right, of course. Yeah, the big money almost always wins, but eventually I think we will have net neutrality. Unfortunately, right now, I think we're kind of far from it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Lewis is at least somewhat optimistic about this. It's a horrible situation.